All right, today we're taking a 360-degree look at the AI horizon. And just to be clear, this isn't about some niche new gadget. We're talking about a fundamental force that is completely remaking our world, and it's happening faster than anyone expected. From the way we work to the way we make scientific breakthroughs, AI is right at the heart of it. So let's dive in. And when I say it's a huge deal, I mean it. Just look at this number. This year alone, the world is on track to spend $700 billion on AI. Now, here's the crazy part. That is nearly double what was spent just last year. This isn't just a trend, it's a tidal wave of capital, all flowing into one single area of technology. So, where is all that cash actually going? Well, that brings us to our first major point: how AI is being used to totally rewire entire industries. It's becoming the new operational backbone for pretty much everything. Let's make this real for a second. Think about buying a house, something many of us have gone through. It's complicated, right? Well, according to Zillow's CTO, AI isn't just a helpful tool anymore. It's fundamentally reinventing every single step of that journey, from search to closing. And you're seeing this pattern everywhere. In telecom, AI is what makes self-managing autonomous networks possible. In e-commerce, you've got giants like Amazon creating what they call agentic systems, basically AI agents that can run complex tasks all on their own. And yeah, it's even transforming fun stuff like gaming and coding, with AI-powered game libraries and coding assistants that live right on your phone. The big takeaway here? AI is becoming this universal layer that underpins the entire industrial world. So that brings us to the engine that's driving all this change. And what's so fascinating is that it feels like there's a two-speed race happening at the same time. On one side, you've got these colossal long-term investments from the tech giants. And on the other, you've got the incredible breakneck speed of the startup scene. Let's start with the giants. NVIDIA is reportedly closing in on a $30 billion investment into OpenAI. Now think about that. That's not just a vote of confidence. It's a massive strategic bet, tying together the company making the chips with the company making the leading models. It shows a deep, long-haul vision for where AI is headed. But at the very same time, you've got the disruptors nipping at their heels. You've got startups like Together AI that are figuring out how to make AI models run up to 14 and a half times faster. And why is that a huge deal? Because making AI faster and more efficient makes it cheaper and more practical for everyone else to use. It opens the door for so many more businesses and developers. And this new wave of startups is hitting the problem from every angle. You've got Hugging Face, making it possible for people to train models for free. We just talked about Together AI, who are just turbocharging performance. And then you have other really clever startups creating things like synthetic personas to solve data shortages in specific markets like Japan. It's this incredible, vibrant ecosystem that's pushing things forward on all fronts. Okay, let's shift gears now. We've talked industry, we've talked investment, but what about the future of science itself? Because here, AI is becoming more than just a tool. It's actually turning into a partner in discovery, one that could help us crack some of humanity's oldest and biggest problems. So what does that actually look like in practice? Well, check this out. There's a new model called MolHit that can literally design brand new molecules from scratch. You know, it's like an AI that can invent new medicines or materials. This could totally revolutionize drug discovery, cutting down years of trial and error into a focused AI-guided search. It's just incredible. And the ambition is just off the charts. Scientists are now mapping out a vision for a particle accelerator that is AI native. From day one, an AI would help design the whole thing. Then it would run the facility pretty much by itself. And the goal? To use AI to run experiments that could help us unlock the basic secrets of the universe. We're talking about automating the very process of scientific discovery. What this really shows is a massive change in how we think about science. The old way was often slow, incremental, with experts stuck in their own silos. This new vision for AI-native research is all about tearing down those walls, boosting collaboration, and taking direct aim at the biggest, grandest challenges out there. It's a whole new philosophy for progress. Okay, so this brings us to our final piece of the puzzle, and you could argue it's the most important one. With all of this incredible power and potential, the conversation we have to have is about alignment. How do we get the ethics right, build the right talent, and make sure this technology stays human-centered? And that, right there, is the big question we all have to grapple with.
As these AI systems get smarter and more autonomous, how do we build in the guardrails? How do we make sure they're used responsibly and always in a way that benefits humanity?
The good news is that people are taking this very seriously, all over the world. And you can see it's a multi-front effort. You've got global bodies like UNESCO that are focused on ethics and governance. You've got the World Economic Forum working on the talent pipeline, especially on bringing more women into AI. And then you have the labs themselves, like OpenAI, tackling the really thorny technical challenges of AI safety.
And look, this isn't just talk. People are putting real money where their mouth is. OpenAI alone has put up $7.5 million for the Alignment Project, and that money is specifically for independent research into AI safety. This is a huge signal that alignment is no longer just a philosophy classroom debate, it's a core engineering priority. So when you put all these pieces together, the industry changes, the investment engine, the scientific frontiers, and the safety conversation, you see what's really going on. The AI story isn't just about code and algorithms. It's this incredibly complex dance between technology, money, and ultimately our human values. And that really leaves us with one last massive question to chew on. We're watching AI shift from being a tool that we use to a partner that we collaborate with, in business, in science, everywhere. So as that huge transition happens, what are the fundamental assumptions we hold about our world, about work, creativity, even intelligence, that we have to be ready to challenge?